Good morning, guys. Pat here for your move of the day, and today we are doing wall squats. So regardless of equipment, all you need is a flat surface. All right, make sure you have shoes on because that's going to help you distribute your weight. We have too many pressure points in the bottom of our feet, so I don't want you doing this without shoes on. You're going to need that extra support system, especially through the arches. And you don't want your feet sliding, and that's what typically happens as you're doing this, because all of that weight, okay, if it's not evenly distributed, you're gonna have a tendency to put more of it on the front of your legs, and then the feet are gonna start to slide out, okay? If you have a stability ball, grab it, okay, because that's how we're going to modify this move. Now you can do it without one, but I find that the stability ball allows you to get a better range of motion on these wall squats, okay? Different levels again. I'll show you the different levels. And then also for your sets, I want you to get into wall squat position. Make sure you have your iPhone or your iTouch or a timer or something, because that's how you're going to set your sets. They're going to be a minute long for 4 sets, okay? So that's 4 minutes, okay, total for wall squats, which is 1 minute doesn't sound like a long time until you're in it, okay? And trust me, it gets harder as the sets go on. Also, taking that 30-45 second break between. I typically, that is my limit on break time, because you don't want your body to fully recover before you go into that next one, okay? That's how you're going to burn up the muscle so that it will change for you, okay? So, grab your ball, and we're going to go right into level 1. All right. Now, these little things you can get, you can go through your Beachbody site where you got your Shakeology, and you can get these stability balls, and of course they have different diameters and so forth. And this happens to be one of theirs, okay? I kind of like theirs because it comes with its pump and everything, and you can continue to blow those up. And they're actually priced cheaper than the ones that I've seen in the store, okay? And it doesn't matter for your wall squats the diameter of the ball, okay? Because you're not necessarily on the floor. That's when the diameter starts to matter, is when you're sitting on it and your legs are out in front of you. You know, you don't want that ball to sink too close to the floor, or else your knees are up above your hips, and kind of, that's a whole nother class, all right? So, what you're gonna do, this ball, okay? This is a flat part of the wall, okay? It's not on a door, it's not on a mirror. You want a flat surface. And you want to have enough leg room out in front of you that your feet are not going to touch anything when you walk out, all right? Okay, you want to start with that ball, and it's, let me think, I always go backwards, all right? So, you want that ball pretty low, all right? Right down here by your glutes, and you want to be leaning into it, all right? What you're going to do as you walk those feet out and start to drop your hips, that ball is going to end up in the small of your lower back, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get a position, walking my feet out, making sure that that weight is through my heels, okay? Keeping that chest lifted, all right? Good. Right there is good, okay? Now you don't want any stress on your knees, okay? The closer the feet are, the harder it is. The further out they are, the easier that it is. Right now, mine are about shoulder width apart, all right? Abs are in nice and tight, and you're just hanging out. Don't place your hands on your thighs. You're just adding more weight, okay? And you're just going to hold, good, with your timer. I wouldn't focus on that timer too much. That's a psychological thing, and then you're sitting there trying to count it down, and you're more focused, okay, on the pain you're experiencing, rather than listening to maybe some good music, watching TV. These are easy to do while you're watching TV. Time passes faster, all right? Good. So you're going to hold here for about a minute, okay? This is level 1. This stability ball is going to take any pressure off your lower back, all right? Good. And you're just going to hang out, okay, for a full minute. And I don't have a timer, so I have no idea what a full minute is. And I can't see that little bitty clock in the top of the screen over here. So what we're going to say is we're going to say, okay, minute's done, okay? Pushing that weight through your heels and your glutes into that ball. I want you to walk it up 1 foot at a time till you're up nice and straight, and then release, all right? Say you don't have a ball. Still going to use the wall. What you're going to be mindful of is not dropping so deep into that. What the ball allows you to do is get a little bit closer to the floor because you want that 90-degree angle when your foot is on the floor, okay? You want your knee in alignment with your hip for a full wall squat, all right? When you're up onto the wall without a stability ball, your range of motion is going to be a little bit limited, okay? So same thing. Upper back is up against the wall. You're going to slowly slide down that wall. Good. And feet right here. Okay? Again, you want to make sure that you're pushing your back all the way into the wall. Okay? Crunching those abs and sitting up nice and tall and hanging out. This is 1 minute. Okay? Now all of these are level 1. Okay? I am feeling this myself. Okay? Because I don't do these often enough and I should. But to go to level 2 from this position, putting all that weight in one leg, you lift one leg up, okay? If you're in that minute, you're gonna do 30 minutes each leg. So you hold for 30, drop it down, hold for 30, and I can already tell you this other leg over here is stronger. My right leg is stronger, so I can hold that forever. Drop it down, okay? When you finish that minute, okay, again, this time place your hands on the wall, slightly lean forward, and then push those heels in and come up, okay? So, stability ball or just a bare wall, making sure you have shoes on. Level 1, both feet are on the floor. The closer they are together, the harder it is. The more open they are, the more weight is distributed. Okay, and you can get lower, okay? So pick the positioning of your feet. And then in order to increase the resistance, all that weight is in one leg, and that other one comes out, okay, for 30 seconds. Now, if you can't do it for 30 seconds and you just keep alternating, that's fine too, because you're taking it up a level because all that weight is still on one leg. I just want you to keep in mind that if you're doing that, don't come up out of it so that you're here, okay? Because notice, that 90 degree is no longer there, okay? So you want to make sure that you're down nice and low. Then if you want to lift that foot, and you don't have to lift it way up here, okay? You're just lifting it to where all that weight's in the other side. And then lift. And then lift, okay? Placing the hands on the wall, leaning forward, pushing those glutes up, and then stepping back. Good, all right. Those are, trying to get in frame here, those are your wall squats. And 4, you almost got me. 4 sets for a minute each, taking a 30 to a 45 second break between. All right, that's it. Talk to you guys later.